decide second player turn. When it comes to reorganization, we are going to say no to converting static supply, reorganizing units, build infrastructure. That's another thing. I'm going to forsake that Basra to Baghdad Railroad. Don't really see where it's at this point of the game. It's going to help me any. I almost built another section, but then I thought about it twice. I thought, what's it going to do? You got to look here at the. We got after this, we got 2 or 3 more turns left. 3 more turns, and yeah, it's time for the British to get defensive and take care of their victory points, and the game's theirs. The burden is definitely on the Central Powers player to grab some victory points. So I pulled everybody back into some defensive positions. Can't really do too much. Got to keep my supply with me. Can't entrench anything yet. So that will be the end of the Allied players' reorganization phase. On a supply phase, I didn't expend any supply. Well, maybe I do it somehow. All right. We move, so we'll take our supply away for letting us move. We'll take our supply away for letting them move. So there you go, we expended our supply points. Alright. Use units that are in supply. Combat, we won't have combat. Now the attrition check. Is he in a city? No, he's not. So we have to spend a supply point to stay and to skip the attrition check. And here, no way. That was bad news there. Alright, we gotta roll, I guess, for these units. That was a bad mistake. Knowing that, would I have moved on back? Oh. Yeah, well, rolling for supply. Good. Alright, top unit, 4 to 6, he's eliminated. 4 to 6. Wow. Alright, next unit, 4 to 6, he's eliminated. Wow. Bad major mistake. Next unit, 4 to 6, he's eliminated. Alright, he stays there, but okay, yeah. That was a major mistake. Wow. Didn't have enough supply. These guys here barely had enough, and they're out. We gotta get a bunch of supply going on here. Alright, that is the tail of the tape. Some of those generals getting his ass fired or court-martialed. Be back. Alright. Central Powers, second player turn. And it is wide open. This game is turned in one half a turn. Alright, we will go with their reorganization. I don't believe they're going to use up any supply either. They'll keep it all with them. Let me see here. We might want to rethink that though. How are we going to do this? We'll be right back. Alright, here's the dilemma. First thing we're going to do is for the Central Powers units, we will reorganization, convert static. We will have to do that with 1 unit. So we will convert him. He can supply anybody within. Well, he's only got a 3 hex range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's everybody. Whew, that was close. Yeah. He's going to supply all these guys. So then what will we do? It will be the reorganization. We just did that. Now the supply phase. Expend supply to move units that are in supply. We'll do that. So I guess we'll just expend another one. It's 2 of them. Okay. That one kept all these guys in. Now all these guys can move. But this is key. They got to move someplace. I'd love to go down there and take that. I got no supply to do it. I'd have to take a chance of putting them under siege and losing my unit to attrition. So now they can all move. This is before and after. What are we doing here? We are taking shelter in the cities. This little stages spot. Would have loved to have went down there. Don't have the supply to do it. Definitely gives the British a chance to answer back. Would like to put Basra under siege so they can't bring units in there, but it is what it is. Here in this town we have Ottoman division, Ottoman brigade, and another division. Oh, I got that set up wrong here. Alright, we got 2 infantry divisions, 12 strength and 8 strength, and a Ottoman brigade of cavalry. They don't have to check for attrition. Here I just got 1, 2, 3 divisions of Ottoman infantry and a supply caravan. That is it. We have Baghdad garrison with not 1 unit, but 2. We have infantry battalion, infantry divisions, and old Baghdad station marker. That'll be it. We will not be doing anything else, keeping everybody here. This is a division and some supply. So we will be going on to, let's make sure we got this right. And you know you do, you just gotta check it out. Central power, second player turn, movement, combat, no. Attrition check, yes. And they're all in cities. So we're good. And the turn phase. We will be going to the turn number 7. First phase. And the Ottomans got 2 turns to get some victory points. Oh, it will be the Allied players event. Be right back. Alright, taking a look down here at history. We can see that the British pretty well had Abadan and Baghdad in hand. And we're just pushing on up this way. Meanwhile, looks to me like the Ottomans are more worried about invading Russia. We got some Ottoman pushes up here, but then Russian counterattacks along the Caspian around Baku. So that's how that all comes into Russian army wrecked by revolution. Oh, revolution pulled them out during that time. Huh. And this game incorporates that too. So that's that's what went on in history. And in my game, the Ottomans are making a push, put a lot of resources and men in here, making a push down south, defeated the Brits. They're heading here with a lot of manpower. We'll be back. Alright, the always interesting Allied events table for 1917. Rolling a die. He's got a 3. And that is Persian situation. I think we had that one before. Yeah, we should do. Deploy another supply, okay. Into Tehran. Then we get some recruitment points. +1 for each Persian unit. So that'll be 2 head start on. Alright, that'll be it for the events. A lot of Persian situations coming around for the British player. Helping them out, kinda. Better than nothing. Better than a negative event. Be back. We're getting ready to start the British next turn. As you can see, they were pretty well decimated. Huge logistical disaster. And doing things good militarily, but yeah, the Ottomans, instead of historically pushing up this way, decided to push down this way. But we don't know what goes on up here. It's out of our control, off map. But right here, this situation anyway, they're looking pretty strong. The only thing the Brits got in their favor is a bigger budget, more resources. We're trying to employ that right now because he will get, well, we'll make sure we do this right. Oh, I might be getting ahead of myself. Alright. Yeah, we're okay. Events, mobilization. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gets 8. So I add this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll be 10. And then he will roll 2 dice worth of recruitment points. Underway. Alright, there's a, well, we'll take it. That'll be a 7. So there you go. Not bad. That should be plenty of recruitment points to stop the offensive. See how we spend them. Alright, for my first purchase, I'm going to buy me a couple of these, or a few of these Riverine units. You can stack 3 of these in a hex, and they can operate just like combat units. It's just along the river. Big benefit. I have one more in there, but I think that'll be enough. It'll move my recruitment point total down to 11. We'll be back. Alright, next is this tank company. You can see that we had to put the little plus. We had some errata in here, but we like that support, those column shifts. So with that, our total is now down to 9. Next, we will get ourselves a headquarters unit. I think this might be a 4 or 3. I'll have to check. Alright, core support is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 5. We have plenty of air. I don't know if we can do any naval support. That won't help us out. Maybe only in the Gulf or the Caspian. We'll be right back. Alright, naval support Persian Gulf only. We'll hold off on that. Still got 5 recruitment points. Infantry Division 4-3. Leaves us with 2. Be right back. Guess it's a no-brainer before I get too carried away. Luckily, I do have supply in here. And I have supply there that I need to start bringing on over. But we'll see if we can get away with just 2. Like I said, we're on defense. But that will be it. Down to 0. We will deploy them. Mobilize. Be right back. Alright. British are on. At the port. And the battle between the Tigris and Euphrates is on. That's a nice little grouping of men. It's about to get real interesting. Each side has had their chances, but supply keeps them from reaching out too far. Be back.